businesses, and people. Anything and anyone causing a ripple in the community. And now, let's dive in to the Splash Live.
Good morning. Welcome to the Splash Live. Awful good to be with you today. Dave Scott right here on Civic Center TV. Thank you very much for joining us. I gotta get my chair kind of just in the right spot. There we go. How's that, Jared? Is that better? Okay, good. Thank you for joining us as we get all situated. Good to be with you on this Wednesday morning all across West Bloomfield. Dave Scott right here in our Civic Center studios, kicking off what is 90 minutes of local live television right here on your favorite TV channel, your favorite local TV channel, Splash Live at 9:30. And then Tyler Keefe will be in here at 10 o'clock with the MegaCast. We go real local this half hour, and then Tyler will take a little wider look at our community, our county, and the state of Michigan. It is an hour and a half of live day here. Civic Center TV. Easy to know, good ton of outlets. You got Comcast channel 15 if you're area. DTE available on channel 99. That's the community channel. Go in there and a little menu. Just you can pick what you go still wherever you live and watch our program. Best way to watch our program, I think, goes right online. More people are doing that. 50,000 people did that in 2022. We're hoping to break that number in 2023. You've got our live stream in full high definition, all of our archives, a lot of news, information, stories, all kinds of other information and things going on in the community right there on Civic Center TV. We hope you check it out each and every day. We're streaming live on Facebook and also over on YouTube. Just look for Civic Center TV. And of course, we're live on the radio. Good morning to those of you driving around the area today, right here in 89.3 Lakes FM across the entire Lakes area. So if you are driving around the area today, much better day weather-wise. Not too bad yesterday, more than a little chilly to get things going. We're still kind of in a pre-spring weather pattern. 31 degrees right now, but we're going to see some nice sunshine today. Get up to around 42. Though quite a bit with the clear skies again tonight, down to 25. Tomorrow, more of the same. 40, very similar day tomorrow, and then enjoy it because well, we don't want to be freezing rain. I'm not going to say that we do a little bit of snow, maybe a couple of inches of snow the 4th on Friday, but don't worry, it's going to melt right away as we head back into the weekend. The weekend is actually pretty good. So lots of really exciting things going on in the community. Let's start out with sports. Your West Bloomfield High School girls or women's basketball team was on the court last night. Our Tyler Keefe was in Lake Orion and filed this report.
Thus far in the playoffs, the West Bloomfield Lakers girls basketball team has given up just 33 points. And tonight, they went up against their fellow OAA Red Division team, the Rochester Falcons, a team they beat by 39 just 2 weeks ago. The Lakers jumped out to an early lead against Rochester, one that held all the way to their eventual 61-41 victory. However, with some sloppy play and communication errors, the team's performance was not up to the standards of the defending champs.
You know, it's still some things we need to work on. Still some trust issues that we have with each other. We still got to learn to trust each other regardless of the situation. But the big thing I think what people fail to realize is this is a very young team. We only have one senior in the starting lineup. So they still have learning curves. I mean, as talented as they might be, they still have things they have to learn. So we as coaches, we're recognizing that. We had a long post-game meeting today to try and to shore up some of those issues, get them on the same page.
For junior Summer Davis, the key to resolving those issues is working harder together in order to improve as a team prior to Thursday's regional final.
It starts in practice. It's being focused, getting there early, and getting a lot of extra shots up, being able to work with the team, and just making sure everybody's on the same page because we're not going to work out if we don't.
Head coach Darren McAllister says there's plenty of quality ball left for this team, and it all comes down to one key factor.
I'll tell you the secret that everybody wants to know. It's not a secret. It's experience. We've been here before. The situation tonight, we've been here before. we rectified the problem, and we've had a pretty good season since then. So the whole thing of the playoffs is, the good thing that we have is we have talented players. That's great. But the thing about being here before for the players and the coaches is an awesome thing. So I think that's what's going to really help us.
After a victory tonight, the Lakers will return to Lake Orion High School on Thursday for the regional final and hope to put themselves in a position that only a few teams get to be in the playoffs, just a couple games away from playing at the Breslin. At Lake Orion High School, I'm Tyler Kieft for the Splash Live.
All right, thank you very much, Tyler. And Darren McAllister, the head coach of the girls basketball team at West Bloomfield High School, is a great guy, a terrific mentor. And, it's not easy returning West Bloomfield girls, the defending state champions. And, they still got to go out and win every game. Not automatic, a lot of work ahead of them. Great report filed by Tyler, and we will follow this girls team all the way through the tournament. Hopefully they'll make it as far as they did last year. Congratulations on that victory. And yeah, it's good that they were airing their dirty laundry a little bit last night, but good job, Tyler, with that report. Thank you very much. West Bloomfield School District is thrilled to announce the West Bloomfield High School Support Person of the Year. So it's a lot more than athletics here in our program. We try to cover everything that's going on in the community. And congratulations to Lisa Coddington, who is the West Bloomfield High School Support Person of the Year. There's Lisa with her plaque. And, that building runs because of all of the amazing people that are there. We don't all get to know them and see them all on TV every night, but school district very proud. And they also extend a thanks to Kroger for all the flowers and other things that they were able to give to Lisa. So Lisa, very, very good job, and thank you very much. We're not getting paid for this, but I just saw this online today, and Jared, maybe you can put that picture up. I mean, that looks good. That is what you will get at Brody's on Cass Lake if you go there on Thursday. They remind you that Thursday is turkey slop night. Apparently, Jared, that's turkey slop right there. Looks pretty good. A lot of carbohydrates in there, but what the heck, right? And they said they will be open until they sell out. It is the legendary restaurant, of course, on Cass Lake, and it should be a lot of fun. Maybe get together with some friends and neighbors over there. Talking about friends and neighbors getting together, all for a good cause. How about the polar plunge that happened yesterday at West Bloomfield High School? I really wanted to be there, but with everything else going on and the time of day, wasn't possible. There you see the Erics in the lower right-hand corner. We talked to Principal Eric Pace, who is on the left side, and Athletic Director Eric Pierce on the right side of that picture down there. But they both went in. You can see a lot of the students going in, and then all the preparation. It was a sunny day yesterday, but remember, temperatures were only in the 40s. And then they got that plunge stir there. When we used to do the polar plunge when we were kids, we'd go cut a hole in the ice in the lake and go jump in and do that. Special Olympics has got this down to a science. They know it's a great thing. So they have a dumpster on wheels full of icy water, and that's what was over at West Bloomfield High School yesterday, and everybody had a good time. A lot of money raised. And Jared, I don't know if you've got the link or not, but if people want to donate, they could go to classy.org/fundraiser/4498330. If you need that link or you want to donate, just call over to the high school, and they will give you all the information. Good job, school, getting involved to help Special Olympics. We salute all of those people at West Bloomfield High School. Back to sports. West Bloomfield High School boys basketball districts tonight at Bloomfield Hills. I'll be there after splitting 2 regular season meetings with district host Bloomfield Hills. West Bloomfield won the rubber game of the match on Monday night. Saw coverage here earlier this week, beating the Blackhawks 62-56. Lakers got their first postseason victory since 2017. Now, tonight's going to be a big night. Tonight, the Lakers take on Orchard Lake St. Mary. We have our 2 local schools, Orchard Lake St. Mary and West Bloomfield High School, in basketball action, and it's going on right here in the neighborhood over at Bloomfield Hills. I can't help but still call it Andover. I know it's not Andover anymore, but Bloomfield Hills High School, you can see the beautiful new gym there, and it's going to be a great night of basketball. Orchard Lake St. Mary, I think you have to say, heavily favored. Lakers just getting back on track under new coaching staff. Did a beautiful job this season getting the Lakers back in the winning ways, and again, winning their first postseason game just earlier this week. But they've got their hands full tonight with Orchard Lake St. Mary. You never know, you got to play the game. And also, if you want to get the early game of this doubleheader tonight, another great one, it's going to be Seaholm and Brother Rice. So you got Seaholm out of Birmingham taking on Brother Rice. You got West Bloomfield taking on Orchard Lake St. Mary. If you know nothing about basketball or these teams, but you just like to see good basketball, it's going to be a great night. And Brother Rice and Orchard Lake St. Mary are expected to be a great game, but they got to both get through their teams. And Seaholm and West Bloomfield will put up a fight. We will be there tonight and have full coverage for you tomorrow morning right here in the Splash. But if you get a chance, I would head out to the game. Going to be a lot of fun tonight at Bloomfield Hills High School. So coming up a little bit later on in the program, we're going to have a little bit of fun. A couple of days ago, actually last week, I recorded a song, a kind of a tribute to the linemen at DTE Energy who had to do all that work. There was that first ice storm, and then we had a second ice storm, and they were just doing an incredible job out in our community. I recorded a song, and singing is really if you're at a karaoke night and I'm up on stage, it's a bad night. Time to head for the door. So Byron Cancelmo is going to stop by before the show is over today, and we're going to take another shot at that song. Byron is an amazing musician. Maybe you've seen him at one of his many sold-out concerts in our area. West Bloomfield resident, great guy, good friend of mine, and the guy can sing. So he's never seen the lyrics to the song. We're just going to do it cold. We'll see how it goes. But that should be interesting. We'll have that for you in a couple of minutes. Also, an update on things going on with the Chamber, and we've got a complete update on the state of the communities, and we'll have that for you in just a minute. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning on the radio, on TV, and on social media. You're watching The Splash live, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
We'll be right back with The Splash Live. Wake up, Greater West Bloomfield. Start your mornings with The Splash and tune in for The Splash Live. Get acquainted with people, places, and activities that are live, local, and for you. First thing in the morning, weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on our Civic Center TV YouTube page, or watch us live at Civic Center TV or on Facebook. The Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's live update show. It's that time of year, Greater West Bloomfield. Our towns gather together this March for the 5th annual State of the Communities. Important figures from Sylvan Lake, West Bloomfield, Orchard Lake, and Kego Harbor discuss the past year's projects and developments. Hear presentations from speakers, discussions on plans of action, and more. The 5th annual State of the Communities, March 13th at 7 p.m. at the new West Bloomfield Middle School. And now, back to The Splash, live.
Good morning. Welcome back to The Splash Live. Dave Scott here, part of 90 minutes of live local television each and every day on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Tyler Keefe will be here in just a couple of minutes with the MegaCast. So the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce hard at work putting together for you the 14th Annual Health and Wellness Event going on at the West Bloomfield Township offices on June 14th. Want to remind you there'll be 40 businesses there talking about all kinds of health issues. Mark your calendar for the 14th. I know it's a ways away. What we really want to get connected to you this morning is the fact that there is an opportunity for other health-related businesses to participate in this event. And if you would like to be a part of it, all you need to do is call our good friend Suzanne Levine over at the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber. And her telephone number is 248-626-3636. And you can find her at westbloomfieldchamber.com. And she will tell you how you can join all the others and be a part of this great event. Nice opportunity for our community to come together and talk about health issues, something that we can't spend too much time on, and a great opportunity for you to learn about some of the things that are going on right here in our community from a health perspective. So it's right around the corner. Monday, we're putting the final touches on State of the Communities, our annual event, which always happens during Sunshine Week, which was launched in 2005 by the American Society of News Editors. Now the News Leaders Association has grown into an enduring initiative to promote open government. And that is just what we will be doing on the stage at West Bloomfield Middle School on Monday night. It all kicks off at 7 o'clock. It's the State of the Communities, and we will have the leaders from elected leaders of each of our communities in our service area. That includes Rob Kalman, the mayor of the city of Keegle Harbor, Norm Finkelstein, the mayor of Orchard Lake Village, the city of Orchard Lake Village. Steve Kaplan will be joining us, of course, from the township of West Bloomfield, and the mayor, Jim Cowper, from Silver Lake, will be with us as well. A lot of little details to put together still, but it'll be a great event. Again, Monday the 13th, 7 o'clock, West Bloomfield Middle School. Now, this is going to be a live television broadcast and radio broadcast on all of our outlets, so we're going to start right in time. In fact, I advise you to get there at about 6:30 so you can find a seat and maybe say hello to a couple of friends, mingle a little bit, and then we will kick it all off sharp at 7 o'clock. If for some reason you can't make it, we invite you to tune in right here on Civic Center TV and listen on the radio. You'll have an opportunity to hear from the elected officials across our 4 communities and find out about some of the initiatives they're working on. I've had a chance to chat with them over the last couple of days. There are a lot of exciting things going on in our community and big plans for the coming year. Like, little example, there's going to be a big construction project on Orchard Lake in the Keegle Harbor and Sylvan Lake areas. And that's going to have a tremendous impact. Certainly it's going to impact everyone who drives through the area, but it's going to give our communities an opportunity to upgrade a lot of things right along that road. That's just one example of the many things going on. We've got a bond issue with the school district. We have other ballot issues going on that will be coming up before you, and then also just a good opportunity to look back at the success that we have had in our communities over the past year. So each of our 4 community leaders will all gather on the stage together, and we're just going to do this kind of an open conversation, because what affects West Bloomfield also affects Sylvan Lake. What affects Sylvan Lake certainly affects Keegle Harbor. So we really all work together in large degree. We'll talk certainly about the way our police departments work independently, the way that we cooperate on fire services across our communities. We'll talk about the many things each of our communities are doing. They all have their own initiatives, but there certainly are some common threads between all of us as well, and that's what we'll get to. It's kind of like the state of the county or the state of the city or the state of the union. But here in West Bloomfield, with our coverage area, it's our 4 communities. It's the State of the Communities, an annual event, and we look forward to decorating up the middle school. It'll look hopefully very impressive for you, kind of like a national CNN broadcast, if you will, if we pull it off right. So we're looking forward to it. I really would urge you to come and attend. Let your friends and neighbors know about it. It's a great opportunity to mingle with people that really care about what's going on in our community. And I would love it if you have time in your schedule to come by and join us. We put a big effort into this every year, and very much looking forward to you being with us. State of the Communities. It's Monday, West Bloomfield Middle School, 6000 Orchard Lake Road, the beautiful brand new middle school in the beautiful brand new auditoria, which is a combination auditorium cafeteria, of course. And I think you're really going to like it. So come by, we'll see you, and look forward. And here's good news, there'll be refreshments afterwards and an opportunity to chat and mingle with all those people that will be presenting. So look forward to seeing you there. I'll be there, Tyler will be there, our whole crew, and we really look forward to seeing you. All right? Okay, we are going to take a break, and as I said earlier in the show, we have all suffered through really maybe not the worst ice storm we've ever had, because as we think back to some of the previous storms we've had, the storms in the late 70s, there was just a terrible ice storm that came through West Bloomfield that knocked us out of power for over a week back then, and that was terrible. But I can't remember a time when we have had 1, 2, 3 storms consecutively, and 2 within a matter of a week and a half. Each of them having a very significant impact. And that's what we had here in West Bloomfield. And that put a lot of strain on our utility providers. They've done a really good job. So we're gonna recognize and honor them with a silly little song we put together in just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back with my good friend Byron Cancelmo when we return this morning right here on the Splash Live.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Watch Civic Center TV with our brand new live captions. To turn on live captions, go to civiccentertv.com and click Watch Live. In your web browser, click on the Options tab in the top right and find the Accessibilities tab. Then just switch on live captions to heighten your enjoyment of our local programming. Thank you so much for watching Civic Center TV. Like what you see? Beautiful works of art, masterworks of metal, and accomplishments of artistry will be on display near you. All kinds of artists from all walks of life come together to celebrate their skill and appreciate their work's beauty. Hot Works presents the 2023 Orchard Lake Fine Art Show. Stop by July 29th and 30th between 2 and 10 p.m. between Powers and Daly off of Orchard Lake Road. Stop by West Bloomfield Town Hall June 14th and get your health in check at the 14th Annual Greater West Bloomfield Health and Wellness Fair. Over 40 businesses, organizations, and vendors take the time to showcase healthy practices, tips, and resources for the community. Young or old, there's something for everyone and everybody. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wednesday, June 14th, the 14th Annual Greater West Bloomfield Health and Wellness Fair. This community update from Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. And now, back to the Splash Live.
Thank you for joining us right here on the Splash Live. Dave Scott in our Civic Center studios, and my good friend Byron Cancelmo stopped in. Byron, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. So, a couple of days ago, we had all those ice storms, and DTE was doing such an amazing job fixing our lines, not only once, but after a second ice storm as well. And it was just terrible, and they did an amazing job. So after the second ice storm hit, we wrote the song, and I actually performed it right here live on the show, but Byron, it wasn't very good. So Byron came by today, and I asked him if he would help me. So we're going to take another shot at it, all right?
Sure.
All right, here we go. This is sung to the old Glenn Campbell song, Wichita Lineman, our homage to the DTE lineman. Let's see how it goes. It's got to be better than what I did the other day on the show. Here we go. This one's for you, DTE. I am the lineman in Oakland County, driving down Maple Road, fixing things the weather made explode. Now your lights are bright and shining all across our zip code. West Bloomfield 48323. And the DTE lineman is coming back down your road. Wow, that was good. I'm gonna need a small vacation. The snow and ice are forecast again, and the lights are blinking. No heat is such a pain. You need power more than ever, 'cause your boss wants you online. So to DTE linemen, thanks again for your time. Wow. So So there you go. There you go. Thank you, Byron. That was beautiful. Thanks to all the DTE guys who've been doing a really beautiful job. Great singing. A lot of fun on my part. Hey, thank you very much. Byron Cancelmo, West Bloomfield Zone. We'll be back with more in just a minute right here on the Splash Live. Thanks.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Hey Laker fans, do you know a friend or neighbor that volunteers in Greater West Bloomfield? We would love to help you recognize them at the 51st Annual Michigan Week Awards. Countless members of the communities of Orchard Lake, Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, and West Bloomfield give their time and talent daily without regard for recognition. You can help recognize these individuals and organizations at our awards breakfast next year on May 12, 2023. Nominate your neighbor or organization starting January 28, 2023. Go to michiganweek.org for details.
I'm Steve Eiserman of the Detroit Red Wings, and I think every child in Michigan deserves a safe, healthy, and happy childhood. Can we build a state where Children Trust Michigan isn't just a name, but something our kids believe? Please support Children Trust Michigan as the voice for children and families by visiting the website to learn more.
Many people are feeling overwhelmed and struggling with mental wellness these days. So be kind to your mind. Give yourself permission to breathe. Share your feelings. You are not alone. Have hope. Talk to a Stay Well counselor for free confidential help 24/7 through the COVID-19 hotline.
And now, back to the Splash Live.
All right, hey, thanks, Byron, for stopping by. That was awful nice. That was live, so, you know, we didn't really nail it, but sure was a lot better having Byron in there. Thank you very much for doing that. And again, thank you so much to the crews, the line crews, the men and the women, and the entire crew out of DTE for getting our power back on. And really, in West Bloomfield, I think we had maybe one of the lesser impacts of a lot of communities around our region. So that's about it for today. We've got high school basketball tonight. I'll be back at Bloomfield Hills High School tonight to report on the West Bloomfield Orchard Lake St. Mary basketball contest. If you're anywhere around Bloomfield Hills High School, make sure you make it back. Let's cue that back up, Jared. And here, I just want to show you this clip from the other night and just show you what a great head coach we have in West Bloomfield, our new coach. That's Arnett Jordan of the West Bloomfield High School basketball program. After that big victory last night, runs right over to the fans, or 2 nights ago, runs right over to the fans, and everybody joins the celebration. He is excited about building a program here in West Bloomfield, and he's got his hands full tonight. He's going to be going up against a very tough Orchard Lake St. Mary team. We'll be there and wish the very best to both teams, but especially our Lakers in tonight's contest. And we'll have a full report for you tomorrow. And again, if you're in the area, it's going to be great. They're playing. Brother Rice is playing. Seaholm is playing. That gym will be packed tonight with people from all those schools and people that love high school tournament basketball. It's March Madness time here in our area. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Stick around. Tyler Keefe will be here in just a couple of moments with the MegaCast. And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning right back here on Civic Center TV and Lakes FM for the Splash Live. Have a great day.